Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Daily Magic. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I am so happy you could join me. So today's daily quest is kind of the one that would have been great to have yesterday, if you saw the last episode. Play 25 lands. It does make it to where we can use pretty much any deck that I want to. So I think what we're gonna run some dinos today. It's been a while. Clearly, I have these in order of last played, so it's been a little while since we've done some dinosaurs. So yeah, we're gonna do some dinosaurs today. Nothing has changed since the last time we ran this deck. Still a big focus on having some really powerful dinos that you want to try to get out as quickly as possible, both with Lorekeeper and Bramble Familiar. I'm thinking about changing Bramble Familiar out for something else, but its sorcery ability is just really good. But anyway, that's the deck. That's what we're going to do today. So, let's give it a shot. Alright, first opponent. Let's hope for a good match. A good, competitive match, not a horrific stomp. Unless we're the one doing the stomping, but definitely not the best starting hand. Maybe because we don't have any way of generating more mana. No reason to do anything because it's the same power, so. Oh, joy. That immediately allows them to pull that card. Nice. Sad thing is that little combo that they just pulled right there is probably game. Nothing I have is quite strong enough to take that out, but we'll see. That will do it. Because if I block with anything right now, if I were to block with anything right now, I would lose eventually. So we're just gonna let them have it. What I would have done. Here, I'll talk about this for a second. I had planned on sending out Hammerskull next turn if we could have lived. That would have done. It would have tapped our Bramble Familiar, which is fine, but it would have given us two 6/6 attackers with our Belligerent Yearling, which would have done a fair bit of damage to our opponent. It would have done 12 damage in that single turn. It would have then heavily relied on, if we were able to survive our opponent's next turn, I would have sent out probably my second Hammerskull, attacking that time with 3 6/6s. But again, that is just not how it went. Our opponent had a really good combo with the fight rigging into a Hammerskull, immediately allowing them to play their face down card, which just happened to be a Defiler of Vigor, which is just bad luck on our part. Really bad luck on our part. That's okay. That is okay. Sometimes these things happen. I admit I am also using these matches to determine whether or not I retool our red-green deck into something completely different. I like dinosaurs, I really do, but I'm interested in trying something different. So we'll have to wait. I'll have to wait and see. This is so much better, so much of a better start. See, like what I'll do here, obviously forest into Lorekeeper. Our next turn, mountain, but into Hammerskull. Yeah, into Hammerskull. Our next turn will be a Yearling. Well, actually, it kind of depends on what our opponent chooses to do on this turn. If they, you know, I'm going to immediately assume they're playing mono black. Okay, never mind, black white. That actually makes it where they have a lot of options to get rid of us. So the reason I'm going to send in the Yearling here is so that on its next turn it can benefit from the Hammerskull. Yeah, why not? Kind of figured they would do something like that. That's okay. The things what we have in hand, we can deal with that. They're gonna get rid of the Yearling, which is too bad. Which is too bad, but not terribly unexpected. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and send in my Raptor instead of my other Hammerskull. Geodrid, that's fine. Because I can do this. Activate its ability, auto pay. You get rid of that. Send it last, and not too bad. That's one of the handful of times where Firstborn of Gishath actually does come in handy. I very rarely use its pay 2 ability of, you know, dealing damage, but it, you know, that came in handy there. So, nice, quick, clean win. That right there, though, when I have matches like that, like, kind of make me want to keep the deck, because I really do like the dinosaurs. And excuse me, sorry about that. I haven't really seen, well, I really haven't looked into what other people are running for red-green with the new Outlaws of Thunder Junction. I haven't really looked into it too much, so I'm not entirely sure on how it plays just yet, but maybe another time. Another mono black, or another black leaning at least. Yeah, you can't get rid of anything in my. You're gonna wish to, because now I have something they could have gotten rid of. Okay, I'm gonna go do this. Go into our claw. So now that if they cast spells on our turn, they'll take damage. Again, that's if they don't immediately get rid of a raptor. Highly likely. Okay. No, I don't think you get to keep that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's fine. I was gonna use its ability, but that's fine. I'll just go ahead and get rid of it this way. Yeah, so Lorekeeper's ability can only be used. Activated ability that I don't know why it didn't work, but it's fine. Now here is a highly negative thing that's about to happen. I'm gonna send out this. Actually, no, I can't, because it won't deal enough damage. And I'll do that. Oh, well, that was kind of stupid. We'll hold off. Yeah, I'll hold off. They won't attack. Yeah, they won't attack because they're using their Obliterator as a deterrent. I want to be able to deal as much damage as I can to essentially just win the match. That's what I'm hoping for. What was that? Yeah, I don't know what you were trying to do there, but it did not work. Okay. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna end up getting rid of all of my lands. It's a gamble. It is a heavy gamble, but I'm hoping it'll work. 2 cards in hand. I don't think they'll have enough to get rid of our stuff. I'm hoping. And then sacrifices 2 creatures. Okay. They did what they could. Though I do wonder what that other card was. Let me check that real quick. They had another Hero's Downfall. Okay. Yeah, they did the thing that would have dealt the most damage. Or would have gotten rid of the most things. So they did everything our opponent did everything they could. I respect it. But we had just 1 too many creatures on the field. I'm happy with that win. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. We did just level up, which is very nice. We got a pack to open at the end, and 4 copies of Gunty Canny. Okay. I'm having a brain fart. It's not coming to me. Anyway, that's interesting. I'll pull that up real quick. That should have popped up. No, it didn't. Of course it didn't. Do it this way. It's a mythic. I have 4 copies of it. It's not a mythic? It must be a rare. Sorry, I'm just curious to see what it is. Okay, it's not that either. What the heck? Don't tell me that's a common. Never mind. Never mind. Anyway. We're a little short on time, but I'll do one more match. I was trying to pull that card up, but I know I could have just typed it in, but it's not really that big a deal. It's not a card I'll ever use because it requires three different colors of mana. So it's just not something I'll ever use. Okay. Okay, good to know. I do typically try to record these like between 9 and 10, so that'll be good. This will finish things off pretty nicely. Hello, Siege Bet. Unfortunately, you're not going to make it out alive. Nice, quick, good win. A nice, good win. Good way to end things off on. And hey, we completed our attack with 30 creatures. Very nice. Very nice. And made considerable progress in our play 25 lands. Not too shabby. But before we wrap things up, let's open up the pack. Anything good? Anything interesting? No, not yet. What's our rare? 3 steps ahead. Yeah, someone used this quite a bit in our last match. Or in our the episode prior to this one. Anyway, that is going to do it for me. If you enjoyed this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing to stay up to date for whenever new content is posted. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all next time.